Homes here with Damion Palmer with D Square Properties. We're actually taking a look at one of his renovated properties here about 2-3 weeks out.
Yeah,
over here in Lakewood area. So we're gonna take a walk through. Damion, tell us a little bit about it.
So we bought this property like in in about November. We started off as a light renovation, and we had some issues with contractors. You gotta love those, and it's taking a little bit longer than we thought. But hey, we kept it moving. We could take a look inside. Again, it's a 2007 house. That was nice. We did some wiring, plumbing, electrical, all the fancy stuff, and we're finishing it up right now. So, the punch list, I think, takes longer than the renovation sometimes.
Usually it does, honestly, yeah. Awesome.
So,
let's take a look inside. So tell us a little bit about the finishes you did on the outside here.
So, I see a lot right now. I've been paying attention to the market in the area. I see a lot of people doing that white and black theme going on, and I see those ones are pushing real quick. So we said, okay, don't reinvent the wheel. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing pretty much. So we painted the back. We kind of changed it because we had that a different color, and then we think the black kind of breaks it up a little bit with all that white going on. And then we just trimmed out the gutters black as well. Inside we're still tightening it up a little bit, but we're debating on what color we should paint the door. Put in the messages what color you think we should paint that door. we're thinking about a bright color,
Yeah.
I might steal Mahar idea and put that neon green on it.
I could see green, maybe like a dark red.
Dark,
I think a red.
That would look good. So, all right, cool. Let's take a look inside. Pretty big living room. So, what's the square footage of the house?
This is a 2,000 square foot house.
Okay.
Again, we're gonna refinish the floors. We're going with a darker color. We're trying to just, the punch list is what really kills you, because we have a bunch of stuff that really got to tighten it up to get it where it needs to do. At this price point, we just went with hardwood floors within the living area and the first floor. They actually had carpet over here before. We tore out the carpet and then put the wood flooring over there. We decided to do carpet in the bedrooms. Again, it's just watching what's going on in the neighborhood in this price point, this size house. We take a walk and show you the bathroom over here. We have the half bath. We decided to go all the way up with not half bath, it's a hall bath. We decided to go all the way up with the tiles. We actually kept the original cabinets. We had a guy come out and glaze it with acrylic paint, and it actually came out pretty good.
Yeah, I like
so
it.
we saved that. With the countertop, it's actually quartz. The reason why we went with quartz, because we actually got it for less than what we paid for our granite. We went to the granite store and went outside. We were dumpster diving, not really dumpster diving, but we were outside picking pieces for countertops, and we got a great price doing it like that. We got the half bath over here.
Nice, I like it.
We went with that funky tile in a smaller area.
So what's the kind of layout of the house itself?
So right now we have the master suite upstairs, and then it has 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathroom downstairs.
Okay. So it's basically full upstairs,
Yeah.
and your downstairs is your living area.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice big kitchen, dining area. And then you did all stainless steel appliances.
All stainless steel appliances,
All that range hood. I like this little nook thing. I've seen this in another house recently. So, you don't have to put a whole cabinet there.
Exactly. Well, what I was looking at too is that, especially with it being this open area right here, you want to have something there. It's open. You don't want to just be looking at the side of the cabinet. So I think that add more of a little.
I like this.
And then also we went with the soft close drawers.
Okay.
Oh, I pushed it hard. So hold on. Let's try that again. Soft close drawers.
Which is always important, especially if you have kids, probably.
Exactly.
So they will definitely appreciate
So how much you think I paid for this bad boy right here?
Range hood. You ordered on Amazon? Maybe, I don't know.
I got Wayfair. I got it on Wayfair for $90.
Oh my God, wow.
Yeah, in stores that hood is $350.
Oh wow, that's about, I'd say at least about $300-$400.
Yeah, so it's just really you know, when you're doing this, you always got to shop. You always got to look around. You put your scheme, what you're trying to get done together, and then you really just got to it's a job in itself, finding your finishes.
Exactly, I agree.
Right prices, shopping around. First project I did, the kitchen was actually smaller than this one. And this kitchen, I'm actually paying less for this kitchen than the first one. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's a better quality cabinets because these are actually wood and it's soft close. That's what everybody's looking for.
Exactly.
This was actually the pantry before.
Okay.
And we turned it into a built-in for the fridge.
I like that.
And then we just had the pantry. We just had the cabinet pantry.
Is it just going to be just the cabinet pantry?
Yeah.
Okay. I still like that though. It's still pretty spacious.
Yeah.
Definitely have a lot of shelf room as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool, awesome. So would you say that you're trying to make this house a little more modern, especially with the finishes and stuff that you have?
Definitely. Let's take a look at the back. You know, this is Lakewood, so you see our security system right here.
Oh wow, this is a huge backyard. And y'all did the deck and fence once you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It had the deck actually before it didn't even have steps going downstairs. The deck was about from there to there and it stopped right here.
Oh wow.
Didn't have any steps going downstairs. We're saying for this size
More like
backyard.
a landing, right?
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
It was just a chilling pad. So with this we said, hey, let's extend that deck out, especially with this size backyard.
That is awesome. I love it. And so is there a basement too or a crawl space?
It's a walkable crawl space. So
okay.
Your contractors love walkable crawl space, so they don't have to get on their bellies and all that stuff to do what they're doing. Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at my favorite room in the house.
The master. And then you're gonna refinish the stairs.
It was carpet before. We changed it to hardwood to put up the stairs. Especially coming out the kitchen, you don't want to have that carpet. I mean, it's easier to maintain hardwood than carpet coming upstairs. So now, one of the things that we do when we're building a house, you want to think of the homeowners as well. I know we always want to make things look good and things of the sort, but we always want to say, what do you think would help a homeowner when they're long run? Because a lot of stuff that we do is like, hey, grease coming from the kitchen constantly coming upstairs, it's going to attract a lot of dirt. Hardwood is attracting a little bit less. So, as you can see, it's a nice big master suite.
Oh my God.
We have a sitting area over here, the bedroom area. We added a closet over here.
Okay, so this is your walk-in.
Yeah, that was actually all just attic space, and we said, hey, let's blow it out and add a closet.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that definitely, they're getting the bang for their buck on that one. For sure. Again, I like the modern, fixtures you gotta put in for sure. Oh, so you got, so it's a his and hers?
His and hers.
Oh, nice.
His and hers. If it's my house, both of these would be my wife's, and my closet would be downstairs.
No!
And then the mat, after a long day, you get tired.
I do like the fact that you did a shower and a tub right next to each other. I don't see that too often.
Yeah, definitely. You just come in here real quick, you just the ladies love it. Long day of work, they just come in soap. They just come in soap. And me too, I love it too.
And I like this tile as well.
This was actually all the way up, and then we said, hey, let's cut it, put the glass there, because especially the window being right there, it lets a lot more light coming in.
I agree.
And then we just went all modern with fixtures, and I think it's gonna do good too. So a little trick. This is actually the flat glass mirror. We just trimmed around it.
Okay.
So
you just trimmed it out. You left it there.
Trimmed it out and left the glass there. I think it looks good.
And that's something smart, like we just said, that where you can go in and take little stuff and save money, but still, make it look expensive and nice.
Exactly. One of the things you gotta look at too when you're doing renovations, always pay attention to your marketing. I see a lot of people trying to go into this is not Buckhead, so I'm not gonna do Buckhead finishes. I'm not spending $10 a square foot on tile, but again, I still have to do a good renovation that's gonna sell as well. Because again, there's too much nice renovations going on. I have to do something, add a little more pop, a little more sizzle to make it make sense for the neighborhood as well. Because I don't want my property to sit on the market.
Exactly. I agree.
Okay.
You see a lot of that stuff nowadays where they do kind of those half-assed and they sit for 3 months, and that's why.
We did talk about this a little bit earlier, but again, this is a great size closet. We have two great The biggest problem in anybody's house is storage.
Exactly.
So, especially in the closet, 90% is hers, and I'll tell you, 10% is mine. So, this will be a great feature.
No, I agree. And then, so you have your upstairs is the whole master.
Whole master suite.
And then, so you have 3 bedrooms down here?
Yep.
On your main one. Okay, cool.
And everybody remember, invest in a good security system. You gotta invest in a good security system because I'm telling you.
And then, are you doing carpets throughout?
Carpet throughout, and again, these are my nice Home Depot lights. Real good.
Trust me, Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon are like the 3 best friends.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Don't overthink it. I love copying. I love people that do great things ahead of me because I will follow them, and if it works, why not?
Exactly.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel.
No.
A lot of people keep it. Don't get wrong. You can always add your little touches to it to make it funky. But hey, if this type of house sold, don't go crazy and then do all these other things, and then your property sit on the market a long time.
Exactly. And now you know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Going forward. That's awesome. So typically, what kind of property do you like to find? Is this kind of like your price point that you like?
I target first-time home buyers.
Okay.
First-time home buyers because, again, everybody's biggest thing is right now, what's going on with the market, what's going on in the market. No matter what happens with the market right now, it's going to take a while for it to affect what I'm doing because it's first-time targeting, first-time FHA loans, they get approved all day, every day at this price point, affordable housing, so the average person making $40,000 to $50,000 a year could afford any of the properties that I'm doing. So I think I want to stick in that area because, again, it doesn't sit on the market a long period of time, and then find out where the gaps are in the market.
Exactly.
300,000 properties are sitting right now. $400,000 properties are sitting right now. The properties at this price points are still, they're moving. They're moving.
I agree. So are you actively looking to buy too?
Oh, consistently.
Yeah.
Consistently.
So what's your stipulation? What do you like?
I was actually just at a closing right now. Most of the properties, this is actually one of the biggest properties that we get, but it's anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 square feet. Again, I'm trying to stick with the renovation budget anywhere from 70 and below. I'm not trying to go crazy, and I'm really 75, 80. Again, we want to do what's needed to make sure the property sells, but when we look at certain things, we just make sure the criteria just fit that. Anything else, like even different zip codes and things like that, if I find a deal in those zip codes, I let those ones go because I'd rather stay in this area because if a fire needs to be out, I'm 5 minutes away from any of my projects at any time. Exactly. Because the worst thing is to be in Buckhead somewhere and something's going on over here. Traffic alone is going to take 2 hours out of your time.
Exactly.
So for anybody that's new that's starting off, one of the first things you want to do is just, hey, pick a neighborhood. Be the master of that neighborhood before you venture out. I know there's so many places to start, or anywhere you choose. There's deals everywhere. You can find a deal anywhere. Just stick to whatever neighborhood you feel comfortable in, just bang it out. Put out 6 offers a day. 6 offers a day.
6 offers, that's a good.
Six offers a day.
6 offers, 30 days. It's a lot of offers.
You're gonna get
at least one.
If you're putting out 6 offers a day for 30 days and you don't have a deal, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. You just gotta stay consistent. I talk to investors now that they say they can't find a deal, and I ask them, how much offers do you put out for the month? 6.
See, I heard that y'all just flooded inbox with deals from Lakewood.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And whatever he doesn't want, I'll just take it off.
The numbers have to make sense, though.
Exactly.
The numbers have to make sense.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Damion, for letting us walk through this property, dude. It looks awesome, okay?
Yeah.
Any more questions, guys, please let me know. You can find Damion on Facebook. What's your business page?
The L&P Property Partners on Instagram.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.